Wow, what a journey it's been. When I started the Stellar Talk show just 11 months ago, 26 episodes ago, I had only 2 subscribers. Probably my daughter and my husband. But today, we are closing our season 1 with over 30,000 subscribers and a community that's growing every single day. And that number isn't just a milestone, it's a reminder that stories matter. 30,000 hearts, minds, and stories connected through this mission of real stories, real strategy, real success. This isn't just my win, it's our win. Every guest who sat in this chair, every viewer who watched from home, every story that touched your heart, you made this possible. I can't even begin to tell you what this means to me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Today's episode is a little bit different. It's just me, no guest, no script, just truth. I want to share what this journey means to me, why I started the Stellar Talk show, and what I've learned not just about success, but also about myself. People often ask me, Stella, why did you start the Stellar Talk show? You're already an award-winning realtor. Why add this? And my answer has always been very simple. It's because stories matter. I wanted to give a voice to real people with real stories. I wanted to show that success isn't a straight line. It's made of struggles, failure, faith, and fight. And honestly, it came from a deep place in my heart. I've always believed that stories can heal, inspire, and connect us. And I wanted to create a space where real people could share real journeys. Growing up in Sri Lanka, I had a blessed beginning. Loving parents, laughter, and a home full of warmth. But life had other plans. Losing both my parents at a very young age shattered that world. As an only child, I suddenly found myself alone, bouncing from one relative's home to another, searching for belonging, for stability, for something that felt like home. It wasn't easy. But looking back now, I realize that's where I built my strategy for life. My confidence didn't come from comfort. It came from survival. I learned to plan, to trust my instinct, and to never stop believing that I was meant for more. I learned very early on that if I didn't believe in myself, no one else could do it for me. That belief, that fire, is what created the Stellar Talk show. A space to remind you that your story matters, your voice matters, and you matter. As a little girl, all I ever wanted was stability. I wanted to know what it felt like to come home to the same front door every day, to have a room that didn't change every few months. Moving from home to home, it was painful, but in those challenges, I found my purpose. Education became my rope, the thing I held on to when life felt like a storm. And even though I didn't know it then, I was creating a strategy to win at this game of life. A plan built on confidence, faith, and persistence. It became my foundation, my way out. With no parents to guide me, I had to figure it all out by myself, choosing the good from the bad, counting my blessings, trusting myself, and learning that every struggle was shaping me into what I was really meant to be. I'll be honest, there were times when I doubted myself, times when I was made to feel small, unworthy, unseen. But you know what changed everything? When I stopped waiting for permission to shine. I realized that the only limits that truly exist are the ones we place on ourselves. Once I broke those beliefs, once I started owning who I am, life opened up in ways I could never imagine. I took ownership of my story. I broke those limiting beliefs and turned them into lessons. That's when everything changed in my life, in my mindset, and in my purpose. I realized I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was thriving. Through this journey, hard work and faith, I eventually made my way to Canada, to Mississauga, where I bought my first home in 2008. That day, when I held the keys in my hand, it wasn't just a house, it was healing. It was proof that I could turn pain into purpose. That's why I chose real estate, because as a little girl, I craved for stability. And as a woman, I wanted to create that for others. Every family I help, every person I guide to their dream home, it's more than just a transaction. It's a legacy. Real estate came into my life not just as a career. It was a calling. For me, helping families find a place to call home, it's deeply personal because I know what it's like to not have one. I know what it means to finally feel safe, seen, and settled. And that's why I do what I do. Real estate for me isn't just a career, it's a purpose. Every family I help, every person I guide, it's like I'm helping that little girl who once longed for a place to belong. At StellarProperties.ca, we don't just sell homes, we build foundations that last. Every key I hand over isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation, a family stepping into their next chapter. And that joy fills my heart with purpose every single time. And that same passion is what I bring here to the Stella Talk Show, a place to educate, empower, and uplift everyone through real stories that matters. This season has been nothing short of extraordinary. We sat down with entrepreneurs, mothers, artists, community leaders, and survivors, all with one thing in common: resilience. We learned that success has no straight path. It bends, it breaks, it rebuilds. We talked about mindset, money, mentorship, and motivation. And every story brought a lesson. The biggest takeaway? Know what you want in life. It's okay to change the plan a few times, but never lose sight of your goal. When I started the Stella Talk Show, I wanted to go beyond homes and houses. I wanted to build a home for stories, a space where people could open up about their wins, their struggles, their strategies, and their truths. This season, we've had incredible guests, people who turn pain into power and dreams into direction. And every single story reminded me of one thing. No matter where you start, what matters most is how you rise. Every guest who came on this show believed in me, in this mission, and for that, I'm endlessly grateful. And to all my incredible guests, thank you for your courage and your trust. And to my Stellar team, my family, the amazing people behind the scene who makes every episode possible. You are my rock stars. Thank you for believing in me and standing with me through every take, every late night, every idea. None of this would have been possible without you. You believed in me when this was just a dream, and now we are building something truly special together. If there's one thing I've learned through this journey, it's that we all fight silent battles. Sometimes we hide behind fear, sometimes behind perfection. But the truth is, when you stop hiding and start owning your story, everything changes. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't overplan your dreams. Take action today. Remember these 4 stellar rules. Number 1, it's okay to change the plan a few times, as long as you never lose sight of your goal. Number 2, mentorship, mindset, and strategy. They are your anchors. Number 3, Working on yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. Number 4, if there isn't a seat for you at the table, don't be afraid to build your own. Once you break through limiting beliefs and stop dimming your light for others, you realize the possibilities are limitless. To everyone watching or listening to this right now, maybe you're doubting yourself. Maybe you're on your own season of struggle. I want you to hear this from me. You are not broken. You are becoming. Keep showing up for yourself, even on the hard days, because you are the author of your story. You are the hero of your movie, and you are meant to shine. Create your legacy with pride. Leave a story that's worth sharing. As I close out season 1, my heart is so full. To my incredible audience, thank you. Thank you for every view, every message, every story you've shared. You made this first season unforgettable. Thank you for tuning in, for sharing, for believing in me, and for reminding me why this matters. This is just the beginning. Season 2 will be bigger, better, and even more stellar, with more real stories, real strategy, and real success. I'm your Stellar Realtor Stella, and remember, never dim your light for others. Shine bright like the star that you were born to be. Until next time, stay stellar. Thank you for spending your time with us on the Stellar Talk Show. We hope you found value in today's episode and gained insights to help elevate your lifestyle. If you enjoyed the discussion, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who could benefit. It means the world to us. Until our next episode, stay inspired, and I'll see you soon on our next Stellar Talk Show.